Hey guys, welcome to episode 17 of the generic Minecraft survival series. Today we're going to be potion brewing. The plans for today's video is that we're going to build a room for potion brewing and use some of the things I've gotten over time to brew some potions. Sadly, I'm not very good with redstone, so no automatic potion brewing systems, but yeah, let's just get into the video. But before we do that, I think that it's time for an update of how mining for ancient debris has been going since the last episode, and it's been going pretty well. Well, this is a tiny bit unexpected. I was just mining some magma blocks, and I happened to get another piece of ancient debris. So let's get on to what I did off camera. So, as you guys know, I went in this direction and I used around 13 beds. I used slightly more for this tunnel, but I actually didn't yield much ancient debris. It only ended up being like 3, which is still good, but not amazing. But you've just seen there, I did a lot more mining. As I said, the bed mining method wasn't really working too well, so I decided to just mine it with my pickaxe. And I guess it's time to show you guys how much ancient debris I now have. By the way, this took like 2 hours. It took a long time, but I think it was worth it. So, including the one ancient debris I just got there, and the ones that I got from the bed explosions and the mining, we now have 21. This is enough to put ancient debris on all of my armor. Okay, so somehow I didn't realize that we actually had enough for 5 netherite ingots. So I'm gonna take off all of my armor and get some netherite put on it. So I think it adds armor toughness because, like, when you look at the bar right above your health, it goes as high as it can go with diamond. So unless they wanted to add more bars, they just have to add something else. But yeah, this is the last piece of diamond armor, and it's now netherite. I'm also gonna put it on my axe. The shovel will be the last one because it already insta-breaks anything that's faster to mine with a shovel. You may actually notice that I changed my skin a little bit. I don't know why I made it the way I did the first time, but I think it looks better. But doesn't this netherite armor look so cool? The enchantment kind of like purple ripple does kind of overpower it, but it looks really cool. So, first of all, some of you might want to know, where is the secret entrance to the potion brewing room? I didn't get any guesses under my video, either because, and this is the reason that I assume, because most people didn't get to the end where I said that it was somewhere that had been shown in the video, or no one had any good guesses. So, actually, it's over here. I didn't show it in the last video, but there is a lever, and you will see that once I press it, it's for some reason very difficult to do, but it goes down here. And as you can see, it's not like I've built the room yet or anything, but it's a secret room. And once I press this button, this slime block should launch me up. And then once I press this lever, it's like it was never there. So you can see that the piston actually isn't visible because it's under that plank that makes up the stairs. So I think this is a really cool secret entrance, and I like what I've done with this so far, but of course we need to build the rest of it. Just so you know, before we get on with building this cobblestone is not here as an aesthetic choice. There was a cave under here, so this is just to block it up, and I will be replacing these walls with something else, definitely. For the entrance to the room, I think I'm going to use my blocks of quartz because due to my ancient debris mining, I've picked up a lot more than I know what to do with. So I'm going to smelt this into smooth quartz, and then let's build the door. So I think this entry looks okay. I might change it, but as you can see, I replaced some of the cobblestone with smooth stone just so that it looks as if it's actually meant to be there. And I kept some of the cobblestone here because I like using a few different materials. Of course, I haven't added much in here, but what I'm hoping to do is have a little bit of layering. So I'm going to have some blocks in here and some blocks out here, and then we're going to add everything in sort of one at a time. I'm going to spend a lot more video time building this than I usually would with building because, I don't know, I feel like this is the first secret room I've ever made and I want it to be perfect. Okay, so I think this looks pretty good. Of course, these light sources are temporary. I'm not going to be using torches, but I really like the quartz bricks. They look really nice, and the grey concrete really adds to the modern look I'm going for. I decided to put white concrete on this wall here just because it was in the door. It sort of matches, and I put some mossy cobblestone here because I just feel like it fits the room. And I did the same thing in my nether base, and it looked pretty good. I also took out the concrete at the top of this doorway because I felt it just looked uneven, and I added some more slabs. I think I'm going to put storage over here for the different items like fermented spider eyes, glistering melons, stuff like that, and maybe a crafting table here. And then I might do the same kind of structure that I did over there, over here, with some more storage. And I do need somewhere to grow nether warts, so it's probably going to be in this wall. As far as I know, they grow better in low light. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Okay, so I've mirrored what I did on this side on this side. I put some slabs up there and a lantern. As you can see, I implemented some more permanent light sources, but the soul-fired lanterns don't light up the room too well, so I decided to put some shroom lights under carpets, and it lights up the room perfectly. I also decided to replace the quartz bricks here with pillar quartz, and here, just because I felt the concrete looked slightly out of place. I added some little shelves for the soulfire lanterns, and as I said, they don't give that much light themselves, but I just like the look of them, so I'm going to keep them. So I think what I might do for the ceiling, as you can see I've already put in a bit of the ceiling, is I'm going to have this 3 wide part, I'm going to have this 3 wide part, and then I'm going to do a 3 wide part over here, and then I'm going to do a different block in the corners, but I'm going to continue with the quartz bricks for these 3 wide strips. I think this ceiling actually looks pretty nice. The grey concrete matches what I've done on the walls, and the brick sort of intersects with the other thing I've done on the walls, so it's kind of perfect. I don't know what I'm going to do with this wall, though. Because, as I said, I need somewhere to grow nether warts. So, I might have to either have a different room or just dedicate this part to nether warts. So, my solution to the problem is that I basically put no lighting in this part, and the light level is actually not low enough for mobs to spawn, of course, but it's low enough that it will probably speed up the growth of the nether wart. So I decided to use some polished andesite for this just because I like polished andesite and I wanted to use it mostly. So I'm going to replace these blocks with polished andesite, and yeah, I'm going to go get the nether warts and plant them in here. If you've seen the video where I raid a nether fortress, you will know that I only have 4 nether warts, but hopefully they'll grow up and then I can have enough to fill up this whole area. So the last things that we have to do is make a ceiling for this area and a back wall, and the floor for this. So I think I'm going to do grey concrete for the back wall of here, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for the floor of here and over here, but I'll figure it out. So after looking at the Minecraft wiki, it turns out that whether the light level is low or high does not actually affect the grow rate of nether warts. So I decided to add 1 soul lantern here because I don't really like having spots in my base that are dark. I need to make a floor for the rest of this, but that's going to be the last thing that we do. thumbnail shot right here. I don't want to show the whole room, otherwise there'd be no point in watching the video. So I've put in the floor. I decided to use stone bricks and mossy stone bricks. I also put in the chests, a cauldron, which we don't really need, but it fits the theme. And I put in the brewing stand, of course, and more chests. So I think, even though I said in the start of the video that I was going to do a lot of potion brewing, actually no I'm not, because I've just realized potion brewing is something that you do, like, when you need to, then you brew potions, but I don't really need to right now, so I'm just going to brew some fire resistance, because I do need to get some more ancient debris before I'll have everything netherite. But yeah, I just need to put my magma cream in there, and then now I have the fire resistance potions. So I'm gonna take out, is it redstone? It is indeed redstone. So I'm just going to brew these up. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and around 40% of people aren't subscribed. So go ahead and do that. The next episode is undetermined. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but hopefully by then I will have the last of the ancient debris, and I'll have everything with netherite on it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.